Hey besties, and welcome to a new video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Destiny. If you're returning, hey bestie, I missed you. I am actually super excited to be filming this video because this is going to be my first ever like completely book related video that I'm posting on my channel. I'm just super excited because I am falling back in love with reading. When I was a kid, I would blast through books just for fun, like a book or two a day. And I'm so happy that reading is a hobby that I'm getting back into. Not only that I'm getting back into, but there is a growing community of people who are falling back in love with reading, and I just wanted to start posting that kind of content here on my channel because it makes me happy. So as you can see from the title, this video is going to be me finishing books that I have started reading but have not finished. So basically I started reading the book, stopped in the middle of the book to read another book. I am chronically excited to start new books, so I'll get super excited to read a book, start reading it, and then I'll be like, oh my gosh, this book looks interesting, let me start reading it, and then I won't finish the other books. I'm also chronically an extremely slow reader, so filming this video is going to also count as a reading challenge for me. Because I can go a whole month and only get halfway through a book. I just want to do this reading vlog and take you guys with me to see, first of all, if I can even do this, but also just take you through the experience with me and see how you guys like the reading book content on my channel, to see if it's something that I should continue here, if I should create like a separate channel to do this. Let me know. But that's enough of the yapping and explaining. You guys get the drill. We're gonna finish the books I started but haven't finished. I want to introduce you to the books that I'm gonna be reading, then kind of get you caught up to where I am and how I'm feeling about each book. I want to preface that this is going to be a no spoiler video, just in case you do want to go read the books and experience them yourself. I do not want to spoil them for you, so there are going to be no spoilers, but I will be sharing kind of bits and pieces in my reactions to the things that are happening in the books as I read them. So I hope that's okay. Here is the stack that we are going to try to get through. The first book that I'm probably going to get into is The Perfect Marriage by Jeneva Rose, because this is the most recent book that I have been reading and into, and I'm already kind of deep in it. I'm kind of already deep into the plot, so I feel like this is going to be one that I can finish kind of quickly. I'm currently on page 101 out of 334. This book is about Sarah Morgan and Adam Morgan. Sarah is a defense attorney and Adam is a failing author. Sarah is like super successful and super good at what she does. Again, Adam's career is kind of failing, and their marriage has become kind of distant just because Sarah puts her all into her work and Adam is trying to, you know, build a family and spend more time with her, and she just doesn't really have the time. This is not a spoiler because it's in the description of the book. Sarah and Adam have their main home, and then Sarah and Adam have also bought like a vacation home where Adam goes to write. This is also where Adam goes to have his affair. Yes, I said it. This is where he goes to have his affair, in the house that his wife paid for. Isn't that crazy? Turns out one night he goes and he has his affair, comes back home to Sarah. Police knock on his door and he is accused of murdering his mistress, Kelly. Crazy, right? Crazy. Sarah, instead of leaving Adam to figure everything out, actually decides to take on his case and defend him, even though it's literally for the murder of his mistress, the person that he was cheating on her with. She's going to defend him to say that he did not murder her. That's a strong woman. Could never ever be me. I'm basically to the point of the book where Sarah has taken over the case and she is working with the police to try to get more details about the case. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm interested in the book. I'm very intrigued, but I'm now to the point that I feel that the book is not really realistic. I'm kind of like, wouldn't this be a conflict of interest would this ever be allowed? Like, for example, the police ask her if she wants to go see the crime scene to, you know, get more of an understanding of everything, but I'm like, it's her house. So also, I'm not a legal person, so I don't know how that would work, but that's just the vibe that I'm getting right now. But the plot is good, everything is good. I like that this book has short chapters, so I feel accomplished every few minutes. And I'm excited to get this one done. So, The Perfect Marriage by Jeneva Rose, we're gonna finish her. The next book that I'm going to be reading is Priest by Simone. I am currently on page 72 out of 310. This is book 1 of a series. This is Priest, and then there's Midnight Mass, which is the novella after Priest, and then there's Sinner and Saint. And I'm liking this book so far. I feel like this is going to be the kind of book that I go on and read the rest of the series, but we'll see, because again, I'm only 100 pages in out of 300 something. So this book is about Tyler Bell and Poppy Danforth. Tyler is the priest for his town, and Poppy is new to town. Tyler became a priest because of a situation with his sister. Poppy's in town because she is actually a stripper. So a priest and a stripper walk into a bar. But this book is super spicy, so if you're not into spice, I would not recommend this one, because I have already gotten to the point where they do it in the church. They do it in the church, you guys. But I'm into it. I'm into it so far. It's a good book. I'm excited to see how the dynamic continues. It's still to the point where like they had just, like, this was their first time doing it. I haven't gotten any reactions after, like, as to if they do it again, how the relationship develops, which I'm assuming is going to be what the rest of the book is, and I'm excited to find out. I'm actually excited to pick this one back up. I haven't thought about it for a few weeks, but I think it's going to be a good one, so excited to finish that. And then lastly, we have The Big Kahuna. This one is Addicted for Now by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is book number 3 of the Addicted series, and so far the longest book of the Addicted series. Okay, so the Addicted series is about Lily Calloway and Lauren Hale. Lily has a sex addiction, Lauren has an alcohol addiction. The first book to this book basically shows the timeline of Lily and Lauren using each other to hide their addictions but also enable each other, to Lauren going to rehab and Lily trying to fight her battles on her own while Lauren's in rehab, to now Lauren and Lily are back together. Lauren's back from rehab and they are trying to help each other continue to battle their addictions. But someone who is the mystery of the book knows Lily's secret and is threatening to release it. And to make this make more sense, both Lily and Lauren's families are like rich. They both own, like, basically it's Pepsi and Coke, but whatever the brands names are in the book, they're like the owners. They're the big Kahuna families of the soda industry. So it would be bad if their secrets got out, because then it would, you know, ruin the family legacy, blah, 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 blah. I have so much to read of this book. I'm on page 86 of 550, you guys. Such a good book and such a good story. I just feel like I really have to be in the mood, because sometimes I'm like, really, like, you know. But I'm gonna start off with The Perfect Marriage because this is the one that I'm into, and then I'll probably go on to Priest because I feel like I can finish it pretty quickly, and then we will end up reading Addicted for Now. I hope that I was able to give a good summary of all the books so that you can know if these are books that you want to pick up for yourself. I will also make sure to give a review of how I felt about the book and if I would recommend these books to you. But that's enough of the sitting and chatting. Again, this is going to be a reading vlog, so again, this is my first reading vlog, so I'm not sure exactly how I want to film them. Usually in my regular vlogs, I'm like telling you about my day and everything going on and showing you guys everything. But I think this one is gonna be more of a little bit of chatting. Of course, we can't have a vlog without chatting, but I think I want the chats to be more book related. But I do want to like show you what I'm doing and like show you pieces of my day because it's still a vlog. This video might be kind of long. I hope you like her. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun filming this vlog, and I'm excited to take you with me while we get these books read and finished.
Enough.
a plot twist, and I'm like... So I hung out in the coffee shop until they were literally starting to clean up, and I was like, thank you so much. I was so immersed in this book, guys. I'm so happy to be purposely setting aside time to read because it's something that makes me happy, and it just allows me to immerse in other people's issues that aren't my own. But I read from page 101 to 152, so we got a good chunk of reading done. I'm about halfway through the book, and it's juicy, you guys. Like, I had moments in there that I was like, oh, I'm still in the mindset of I'm not sure if this was a real situation, if Sarah would be able to defend Adam just because of the conflict of interest. They went to court for the first time. Again, I'm not a legal girly, so I don't know the correct terms of everything, but they went to court for the first time, basically where he says whether or not he wants to plead guilty or not guilty, and the attorney that's defending the state was like, oh, blah 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 state versus Morgan, and then Sarah was like, blah 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 Sarah Morgan defending Morgan, and literally the judge was like, oh, that's interesting. And I feel like if that was real, a judge would be like, oh, that's not okay. Adam's mom, I hate her. I hate her. She is the drama. I'm enjoying it. It's just not realistic. But like, when is a book realistic in 2024, honestly? Hi guys, and happy Monday. It is late for me. Today I went to work. Straight from work, I went to the gym. Came home, dinner, walked the puppy, and now, although I am getting tired and I'm so ready to just close my eyes and go to sleep, I do want to get a few chapters read, so I'm going to read literally until I fall asleep, and I'll probably update you guys on what I read when I wake up in the morning, because I'm probably not going to be able to do that tonight. And I have the most sleepy puppy here with me, who's also so ready for bed. But I hope you had a great Monday. Let's get some chapters in before bed. Go Chachi, go Chachi, go Chachi, go Chachi. He doesn't care. He just wants to be at the window. Hey besties, happy Tuesday. I'm home from work. I just feel like I get an entire new personality when I'm home from work. Or just like when I leave work, and once I sit in my car, it's a better day. And it's also, I think, because the sun is now out. After work, it's not pitch black outside after working a 10-hour shift. You feel me? But I wanted to update you guys because I fell asleep last night, and then I was kind of rushing to be ready for work this morning. But last night I read to page 168, and I'm still trying to figure out how to really update you guys on the book without spoiling the book, because I definitely want these videos to be non-spoiler videos. I need to figure out how to do that. The book is still going good. I'm still interested. Still think it's not realistic, but I'm still into it, still living for it. I still don't know who done it. Adam is now at the beach house on house arrest, and he just made a really questionable choice. I think I want to get a few chapters in before I go take Chachi to the park. He deserves to run around and stretch his little legs and have the time of his life, because he's the best boy ever. And then I'm going to probably come back and make dinner. We're gonna have chicken quesadillas. And then honestly read some more. Hi. I just wanted to pop in and say that I'm on page 169 of this book, and this is the first time someone has mentioned the possibility of Sarah defending Adam being a conflict of interest. And it's her other partner at the law firm. No one else thinks it's a little weird. I mean, like I mentioned before, the judge mentioned it, but he was kind of like, "Nah, like that's weird, nah." Anyways, if I look like I just woke up, it's because I did. I just want to talk about how I filmed a weekend vlog and I was like, I'm sick. And like, I thought I was starting to feel better, but I just woke up from a nap right now and I feel sick all over again. What is happening? And whenever I'm sick, you know, I have a black dad. He's like, drink orange juice. So just wanted to come on here with an update before I head to bed. My voice is getting worse. I feel like I'm regressing back to being sick after I was feeling better for a few days. I have no idea what's going on. Please say a prayer for me. Today I started reading from page 168 and I got to page 221 and we are getting into like the last quarter of the book. I'm still enjoying it. I'm still into it. I am questioning everyone's like perception of reality at this point. Sarah, I feel like I've said this a million times, I just really personally don't think that she should have taken on this case. I feel that her emotions are affecting the way that she's handling things. It's affecting like the way that her firm is looking to the public, and I'm sorry, like, girl, you work so hard to be the girl boss that you are. I know that like your husband being accused of murder is a big deal. I'm not saying that that's not a big deal, but you work so hard to get to where you are, and like, don't let this cheating ass man, don't let this cheater, murderer get in the way of that. I just feel like everyone in this book's heads are like really in the clouds. Right now there are a lot of characters who could possibly be like the murderer other than Adam. And I have no clue. Like, I have no guesses of who the murderer is. Every like time they bring someone in, they're like, it could be this person. Then they're like, whoa, but it also maybe couldn't be that person, but it could be this person. But it always goes back to, but it could be, I don't know who it could be. I don't know who it could be. Still interested in the book. I'm just not the smartest characters. I feel like not the smartest people. I like that there are a lot of people now that I've gotten further who have let Sarah know, like, what, girl, what are you doing? Like, you should not have taken this case. Because I thought it was just me, and I was like, am I being insensitive to the situation? But no. But it is very late and I have work in the morning, and also I'm not feeling the best, so I'm gonna head to bed. Honestly, I feel like I can finish this book tomorrow because remember, we have 2 more books to read, guys. We have 2 more books to finish and one of them is really long. So tomorrow I'm going into work, and then from work I'm going straight to hot Pilates. But then when I get home, hopefully I can just read and hopefully finish the book and not be too tired and knock out. I hope that you guys are enjoying this vlog. I hope that it's everything that a reading vlog can be. Please comment down below if you like this, if you want more. And yeah, I'm having a good time. And I definitely want to keep up the reading content. But again, I'm not feeling the best, so I'm gonna head to bed. Love you. Hi guys, and happy Friday. It is Friday, March 29th, and I have not talked to you guys or read any books for 2 days. So I am sitting in my car about to head to a coffee shop. Some man just saw me recording. I'm spooked and embarrassed. Hopefully you can hear me because I'm literally in the coffee shop. But I've been here before. This place is super cute and like comfy. The perfect place to come like edit, read, or like study. But I want to show you guys the coffee that I got. Usually when I come here I get the strawberry matcha, but today I got a butterbeer iced coffee and I want to try it with you guys to see if it's good, and then we'll get to reading. I just got to a plot twist. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi friends, I am back home, obviously. First I want to say that coffee was so good. I've never had butterbeer before, but butterbeer coffee if you're in Vegas, you need to go to Mothership Coffee or Sunrise Coffee. Sunrise is like the daughter of Mothership Coffee, and you need to get the butterbeer iced latte. It's literally like butterbeer, coffee, butterscotch, and then they put like cinnamon on top. Fire, so good. I will be back. And then like the whole atmosphere is just like perfect. I think I found my new favorite coffee spot and my favorite like go out and buy iced latte. So 10 out of 10. I took some notes on what I wanted to say before I finish this book because it's getting juicy, you guys. It's getting juicy and I'm getting to the end, and this is big for me as it's taken me a week to get to this point. But I want to talk about, oh my gosh, the plot twist, the plot twist, the plot twist. And I'm just like, it just keeps twisting. I wish it would have been like this from the beginning, but then it wouldn't have made sense if it was like this from the beginning. Like, the plot is twisting, the plot is thickening. It's now like, who done it? Who done it, Jeneva Rose? Who done it, Jeneva Rose? It could be this person, but then I'm like, is this all gonna be like a twisted setup? Like, I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. Some of the decisions made in this book just don't seem like they're being made by grown adults, but it's fine. And then lastly, I wanted to say, I don't usually enjoy books that are dual point of view, but Jeneva, you're killing it. I love, because there was this one chapter I read and it was Adam like thinking he figured out who it was, and then but he didn't say who it was. Oh wait, no, he said who it was. It was this piece in this paragraph, and it was the very last paragraph of the chapter, and Adam like thinks he put together who it was, and he's like, it's a big like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god moment, but then it like switches back to Sarah, and then not being like all hyped up and crazy, like her just going about her day, and as if I didn't just read these words on this page. I'm on literally like the last chapters of the book, and I feel like I need to get my reaction while I'm reading this because I just read like a tiny bit and I literally out loud was like so I'm literally okay, let's read. And that's it. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? You have to read it. You have to read this. Geneva Rose, you ate those last few chapters up. You ate those last few chapters up. And literally, the last few chapters literally brings everything together. Everything that I was saying, like me being like, this doesn't make sense. Like, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. It makes sense. I love that every single question I had in my head, like everything that I was questioning was answered. Everything and more. At first I was like, oh my gosh, this is like 2.5 stars. Like, this is barely 3 stars. This is dragging. This is not making sense. It's giving 4.5 stars. It's not a 5-star read to me because I just feel like I wasn't super in it. Like, this is not my dream book, but 4.5. It's almost a 5 with that ending and the way that Geneva Rose pulls everything together as an author. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna write a full review. I'm gonna write a review. Oh my god. And I'll add in the review into this video. But we finished The Perfect Marriage. That's crazy. I'm like shook. Like, my brain is like, we finished 1 book out of the 3 that we're reading in this video. Now I'm moving on to Priest by Simone. I gave you guys a synopsis of this one and basically where I left off. Tyler and Poppy did it in the church. They did it in the church. Tyler's a priest. Poppy is a hot woman. Poppy is a temptation to Tyler. And I last left off, they did it in the church, and Tyler as a priest is like, what am I doing? What is she doing to me? Why did I do that? But also, but I'm starting on page 72, and there are 310 pages in this book, but this one I feel like takes less brain power than The Perfect Marriage, because I feel like The Perfect Marriage I had to like think about who is this, and how are they connected. But this one, it's just giving spice. It's giving spice. So I'm gonna get into this probably right now. Going to try to get to at least page like 100, at least like a chapter or 2 in, just so I can get immersed. I'm gonna get into this, get on with my day, and then whenever I pick up reading again, I will pick you guys up. But please go read The Perfect Marriage. That was freaking crazy. What the heck? Hi guys. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, April 2nd. And I honestly, oh my gosh, I haven't felt like reading in a few days. I haven't picked up a book in a few days, but I think honestly I needed time to process the ending of A Perfect Marriage, being truthful and honest. But I ate dinner. Well, after work, I took a nap. I took cha-chow, ate dinner, cleaned up, skincare routine is done, we're aquaphor up, and I'm ready to read. So we are going to crack open Priest by Simone. This is book 2 of 3 that I'm supposed to be reading in this vlog. I'm starting off on page 72. I'm at a part where it's like they had sex in the church, and I don't think that they've interacted since yet. And I think right now I'm at a part of the book where he's just trying to like process what he did and why he did it, and like how he feels about her and stuff like that. I think that's the premise of where I am. Again, this is why we are finishing books that we're in the middle of, because why don't I know what's going on in a book that I'm reading? But I'm gonna get some reading done. Yeah, I'm excited to get back into my reading groove. Again, I think I just needed a few days to process that crazy book that we read, but I'm excited and I missed you, and let's read. I know you die for nothing. Under-eye patches, I recently realized, are absolutely life-changing, you guys. Whew, I feel like a new woman. Today is Tuesday, April 9th. It's nighttime. I'm in the bed. Skincare is done. Under eye mask is done. Belly is full. And I'm in the mood to read. So here we are. I do want to be honest with you guys. I did some reading off camera of Priest. And I'm so sorry. Sometimes I just didn't want to pick up the camera. I just wanted to read. So the last update I gave you guys, I was I read from page 72 to page 82 on April 2nd, and I have read to page 124. So right now I'm going to be reading from page 124 of Priest to whatever I get to. And I also want to give you guys an update on Addicted for Now. I'm really into the book Addicted for Now. I'm really into the story. I'm really into the Addicted series. I genuinely want to know what happens with everyone. I think I'm just having trouble reading the actual physical books, to be frank. Like, I've struggled with all the books and I'm on the third one. Not because it's not a good story, not because they're not good books, but just because to me it's like a drama show. Like, I want to, like, let's get to it. I want to know what happens. Like, what's happening? What's the tea? So I got Addicted for Now on Audible. Guys, look how not cute the cover is on Audible, please. But so I'm going to listen to Addicted for Now. Hopefully you guys don't think that's cheating. Hopefully you guys don't think listening to an audiobook is not reading. It's a book. To me, my take on that is it's a book, and I finished the book, so that's that. But I think I'm going to just talk about Addicted for Now at the very end, because I'm going to solely be listening to it. As for Priest, I am enjoying this book. This book is spicy, you guys. Like, I'm into it. The dynamic between Tyler and Poppy is like getting intense. He's starting to like her, but like getting deeper into him questioning himself, but currently he's like breaking more rules and going against his religion and going against everything that he's been practicing. And it's good. It's good, you guys. The storyline isn't as intense as something like The Perfect Marriage, so I don't have a lot of like tea. Like, the story is literally him like having sex with her when he's not supposed to, and seeing how the relationship goes from there. But I love the idea that Poppy is like genuinely interested in religion and getting into the church. It's just like, also, I'm having sex with the priest. But I'm going to lay here and read until I don't want to read anymore. I just wanted to pick up the camera and update you guys. And I don't know, I feel like every time I make a clip I mention like being a slow reader and just being an average reader, and I just want everyone to know that like a reader is a reader, whether you read a book a day or whether you read half a book in a month. You're a reader if you enjoy reading, and it's your journey and it's your hobby. I don't know, but that's where I've been. That's what I've been up to. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna read, and I'll catch up with you guys on how I'm feeling about it sometime soon. Make you say anything when you do, them must comment. Hey guys, just to give you guys an update on where I'm at with everything. Priest, I'm on the last chapter, so I'm on chapter 25. Okay, we're gonna finish this out. I'm gonna write my review and then let you guys know my thoughts on everything. This book really took a turn that I didn't expect. I kind of felt like it was starting to drag. Like I was like, okay, I understand that he is going through this tough decision, as well as falling in love with Poppy, but then now getting to the point where I'm at now, I'm just like, but it's good. I liked it. I'm excited to see how it closes out. Fingers crossed that it's a happy ending, but who knows with books these days. As far as Addicted for now, I bumped it up to 1.2 speed because I don't know, guys, this book is going so slow for me, and I don't know if this is just the authors trying to build rapport for the characters, because I know that the rest of the series is about the other characters in the book, but this particular book in the series is a lot about Lily's sex addiction, and I'm not sure like if it's just because I care about Lo's alcohol addiction more than Lily's sex addiction. I'm not completely positive, but I just feel like this should be a show. Like I feel like I would have liked this book as an like a season of a show rather than a book. Come on, like I didn't need this much filler. I just feel like this book is filler. This book is filler compared to the last two. The first book was very much putting us into the relationship of Lo and Lily, teaching us about their addictions, how they go about their addictions, blah blah blah. And then book number 2, Lo went to rehab and Lily was away from him, battling her addictions alone while he was battling his addictions in rehab. And this one, like, they're back together and it just seems like so much filler, and I'm like, what am I reading? But definitely will finish both today. Thank you. It's been a month of filming this video. If it weren't for me getting the audio book of this book, I probably would have put it back down and started reading something else. So thank you for this video for making me finish this book. Let's go. Hey guys, literally it has been 1 month since I started the filming of this video. I'm finally sitting down to do a wrap up of the books that I finally finished. Just kind of let you know what I thought, and then I want to share the reviews that I wrote with you guys, and then we'll close out this reading vlog. So I already spoke about how I felt about The Perfect Marriage, so we don't really need to go into her. The next one that I finished was Priest, and Priest was good. I liked the premise of the book. I liked the idea of the book. I liked the idea of a forbidden romance. My only issue was that it wasn't really like a forbidden love until like the last few chapters of the book was really where Tyler was battling whether or not like he could love Poppy. Most of the book was he and Poppy having forbidden spicy time. And I don't know, I just thought the book would be more about their romance and the forbiddenness of the romance. But it was a good book though. I do plan to read the rest of the series because I just figured out the rest of the series are individual books about Tyler's brothers, and I'm excited to see how they are written, to see if I like them better than Tyler's character. So I'm excited to read those, and that's that on that. And then the last book I finished, excuse me sir, The last book I finished was Addicted for Now. Again, I had to turn on an audiobook for this one. I couldn't sit and read this book. This one to me was so slow. I keep saying, I'm a slow reader, I'm a slow reader. Am I a slow reader, or were these books putting me in a slump because I ended up not really loving them? So questionable. Addicted for Now is my least favorite out of the Addicted series that I've read so far, and this is book 3. I feel like the further along I get into the series, the less interested I'm becoming, and it makes me so sad to say that because the first book I read in literally a weekend, and then the second book I was like, okay, like this is okay, and this one I'm like, this is dragging. I felt like a lot of the plot, like a lot of the conflicts added into the book was not necessary for the story. I feel like the characters are dramatic for 20-something-year-olds, like college kids, but still like so dramatic. And I don't know, I didn't love it. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue the series. I'm definitely not, like right now, I'm gonna take a break from it for now, but I wanted to just share my final thoughts. I want to read my Goodreads reviews to you guys. We'll go in the order that I read the books during this video. So I'm gonna move the camera over a little bit so I can pop the actual review here if you wanna read along while I read to you. The first review I'm gonna read is For the Perfect Marriage by Jeneva Rose. This book definitely gave me mixed feelings. It was hard not to get stuck on how unrealistic the main plot of the book is. Sarah is a thriving defense attorney, and her husband Adam is a failing author. Because their marriage is failing, Adam decides to have an affair at he and Sarah's vacation home. Unfortunately for Adam, his mistress is found murdered in their guest home bed, and he is the #1 suspect. And what does Sarah do? She takes on his case as his defense attorney. Again, very unrealistic. The characters in this book made a lot of weird, immature decisions that left me feeling frustrated. But if you think the plot is interesting and can get over all the character flaws, the plot twist will leave you with your jaw on the floor, which is why I gave this book 3.5 stars out of 5. And that was my original review, but after reading Priest and Addicted for Now, I think The Perfect Marriage could honestly be a 4-star, but I'm going to leave it at 3.5 because I don't know. Next, we're gonna get into the review of Priest by Simone. If you're easily offended, I would skip this. Like, if you are the type of person to go into reading books blind, this ain't the one for you if you're easily offended. Priest is the love story between Tyler and Poppy. Kind of. Tyler is a priest and Poppy is a spicy dancer. I thought this book would be more of a forbidden love story kind of vibe, but it absolutely was not until the last quarter of the book. Most of the book was about Tyler and Poppy's forbidden sexual encounters, which was entertaining, just not everything that I had hoped for between them. Although I didn't love this book, I do plan to read the rest of the series because I'm curious if Tyler's brothers will be written differently character-wise. I give this book 3 stars out of 5. And lastly, my review for Addicted for Now. This is book 3 of the Addicted series, and I feel that the further that I get into the series, the less interested I become. Addicted for Now follows Lily, a sex addict, and Lauren, an alcoholic, as they work together to overcome their addictions while growing their relationship. I might get some slander for saying this, but it felt like this book was 200 pages longer than it needed to be. All of the conflicts that the characters faced seemed overly dramatic and drawn out. I'd even say that some of the plots weren't even necessary. It got to the point that I purchased the audio version of the book because I could no longer sit through physically reading it. With all of that being said, I'm not sure when or if I will be continuing this series. I give this book 2.5 stars out of 5. That's my lowest rated book of the year so far, which is crazy to me because, again, I loved the beginning, well, the first book of the series so much, so I don't know. But that's the reading vlog, guys. I finished reading all the books that I had started and didn't finish, or all the books that I started and was in the middle of. I hope that you enjoyed. Again, this is a very different kind of video for me. Usually I just film just regular vlogs and like reset videos, but I've been really into reading and I just thought it'd be fun to start sharing my reading journey with you guys. So I hope that you guys don't mind. I hope that you enjoy this content. Please comment down below how you feel about it. If this is a genre of content that you enjoy watching, if you weren't interested and you don't want me to ever make a book related video again. I hope that's not your answer, but if it is, that's what I'm asking for. I appreciate you for sticking with me. If you've read these books, please let me know what you thought about them down in the comments. You can add me over on Goodreads and we can be friends, and you can see what I'm reading and I can see what you're reading. I really appreciate you sticking with me through to the end of this video, and I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Smooches.